Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about American Ultra. And this movie came out in 2015 and stars Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart. And I thought it was alright, and it was just on Netflix, and I decided to watch it. And this movie has been on my watch list just because I was somewhat curious about it. And what I got was a movie that succeeded in some ways. There are some choices that I really do not like, and most of that has to do with the first 5 minutes of the movie, which I think are awful. It does the stupid cliche of showing events after everything has happened, and it just cuts to at the beginning, and I just really don't like that. And you could have removed that, honestly, and you wouldn't lose anything. And it kind of spoils the whole movie. And you're just waiting for certain things to happen, and it's just so why did you show that? And if I hadn't seen that, I probably would have liked it a little bit better. I don't know if I would officially say that this movie is good, but it would at least be better. And this movie is only an hour and a half long, and I didn't feel as though it wasted any time all that much. And the goals for the film were very clear. It was nice and simple. It's just Jesse Eisenberg realizing that he's not normal, and he's able to do these crazy and insane things. And it's kind of like the Bourne Identity in ways, where instead of our main character's entire memory is wiped, he just can't remember why he is able to do these certain things. And that element I liked, and it never goes really into the backstory as to how this all happened. And what I mean by that, it doesn't show footage of this stuff happening, and I thought that was a nice choice to do. And anything that's explained in the movie, it's just characters talking, and that's one thing that I kind of like about it. And Kristen Stewart in this movie, I thought she was fine in it. There wasn't anything about her performance that made me really upset, or she wasn't super distracting. She was just fine in it. She was basically just the love interest, and that's pretty much her entire character throughout the whole movie without spoiling anything. And Jesse Eisenberg, I liked him in the movie. He fit the role pretty well. The action was surprisingly well handled. It wasn't super choppy when we got to how it was cut together. It was you could see everything very clearly, and I was kind of surprised and felt somewhat relieved that it wasn't poorly handled. It was well done, and there was some cheesy, fun gore in it. I mean, it's not super gory, but there's blood, and when characters get shot, you feel like they're actually injured. And the movie doesn't really take itself super seriously, but in terms of the things that I really did not like about the movie, I would say is the villain. I think he's the worst part. He went a complete cartoon. He was literally just straight out of a cartoon, and he was so distracting. And I could not stand him, and whenever he was on screen, I was kind of cringing and wishing that we were moving on to something else. One major problem that I had with this movie was that I didn't really care all that much as to what was going to happen, and that's a pretty big problem for me because I didn't really find any of the characters to be interesting or anything like that. There was nothing that really got me attached to anything in this movie. It was kind of just things are happening, and it's filling up the runtime, and it never feels boring, thankfully. And that's all there is to it. It's light, fun, dumb entertainment, and it just goes with it, and it works, I guess. It's just not a movie that I would watch again. It's fine, and that's about all I have to say about it. It's a fine movie. If you want to kill an hour and a half, then check this movie out. But if it doesn't look that interesting to you, then you can skip it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give American Ultra a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of American Ultra, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next video up. And that's going to be for my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.